It is now 6:06, and students and teachers at a Northside elementary school are riding their bikes to school together.
That's right. And this morning, our meteorologist Kevin Jeans is getting in on all of the fun. He's live from Roscoe Village with more on Hamilton Elementary's bike bus. Good morning, Kevin.
Hey guys, yeah, good morning. We're in Roscoe Village, and it's the first kind of chilly morning of the season, too, and something Hamilton Elementary has been doing. They've been riding their bikes to school every Wednesday since the start of the school year, and this is going to go until October, and I'm bringing in kind of the organizer, the start of this whole thing. This is Rebecca Resman and Rebecca's daughter. Thanks for being up this early with us.
Thanks for joining us. We're excited. We're expecting probably near 100 riders today, and yeah, it's been a great way to get active, get to school safely, and just be ready for the school day.
How did this start? Because this started, what, like 3 years ago? And was this all just your brainchild? I know it's also a kind of a global initiative too, right?
Yeah, you know, I love the idea of being active before school and getting more kids and families biking. So, yeah, we started 3 years ago to encourage others. I heard a lot of people are like, oh, I would, but, you know, so it's like, let's give them an excuse, let's give them a reason. And I hear from families like, this is the only day they can get their kids up so easily, or their kids been practicing their riding, learning how to get off of training wheels so they can join us. So it's been really motivating for everyone, and Bike Bus is a global movement. There's bike buses all over the world, led by parents and advocates and educators, just trying to get kids on bikes and encourage them to try getting around that way.
Get active, get outside as much as you can, and it starts early in the morning. So what's the route here? We're on Walcott, right?
Yeah, we start at one corner of our school boundary, and we kind of make a spiral around the school. So we go into West Lakeview and then pick up people along the way, and then we ride to school, and once we get to school, we do a victory lap, which is very important for our kids, and then we start our day.
Can you tell us about what you have? Actually, I'm going to step to your other side here.
Yes.
What is this? So I love the decoration. What you got, like a wagon in front of your bike here?
Yeah, so this is a cargo bike. This is an older model. It's not an e-bike. I call it my me bike, my me assist. But this is a bike we've been fortunate to have in our family for 11 and a half years. My daughter went in it when she was 6 weeks old. You see a lot of these around now, and it's a great way for families with younger kids to be able to put their kiddos in. My kids are now too old to be in there, so I have empty bucket syndrome, but I did recruit some younger kids to join us for each ride, and it's a great way for kids and families that don't have the ability to carry their kids to join us.
Well, this is great what you're doing. Also, you know, drivers, keep in mind, there's going to be a caravan of bikers, too, and that's another part about safety and you know, being in the city, too, with all the kids. Like some 90 bikes, maybe, with parents involved, too, you think?
Yeah. So far, our largest ride this year's had just over 90. We're hoping to hit 100 before the school year's over, and maybe we'll do it today.
And you know what? Maybe other people are watching, too, from other schools around the area that are like, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's do that before it gets 10 degrees and, you know, below zero outside. So, Rebecca, thank you so much. And we're going to be talking also with a teacher from Hamilton later on this morning. And, of course, we're waiting in our 7 o'clock hour, and we're going to be streaming. We'll take off with everybody here going along this route to Hamilton Elementary this morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a little cool. That's kind of nice for a bike ride. Back to you guys.
I'm glad to hear you brought your bike, Kevin. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, we'll be looking for it.
It's right in there. I'll be sitting right there.
Oh, in the cart. Perfect. Like your chariot.
Students and teachers at a Northside elementary school are riding their bikes to class together.
And this morning, our meteorologist Kevin Jeans is getting in on the fun. He's live in Roscoe Village at Hamilton Elementary's bike bus. And Kevin, are you going to ring the bell on your bike for us?
That's a good idea. I got to find one too. We've got a couple of bikes here, and now we're at the starting point. So we're in Roscoe Village. We're at the starting point, and there's going to be a big caravan of bike riders biking to school this morning. And so right now we're bringing in Jen Toomey, a teacher at Hamilton Elementary. We also have Rebecca still back with us. We're talking about the bike run. So Jen, tell us about this bike run and what it is.
Well, the bike bus is exactly what it sounds like. It's a bus, a caravan of riders, kids, parents, teachers, and we make our way to school. It's a great way to start the day.
How do the kids react whenever you're doing that? I mean, they got to love this, right? Getting out, getting active, even at the this early in the morning.
Well, it's amazing. The energy is palpable, and as we pick up people along the way, the kids cheer and yell each other's names and are excited to see each other. It's really awesome.
And Rebecca, so we're at the starting point. So there's going to be, we were talking like maybe like 20 bike riders-ish at the beginning. And then how does this work? You just pick up people along the way? Do you guys like stop along the route here?
Yeah, so usually we have a starting crew of about 20 or so, sometimes more, sometimes less. And yeah, we just ride the route. We tell people ahead of time our estimated time of arrival. We don't stop though. We stop for red lights, things like that. But as we go by, they just join in the stream of bikes. And I do want to mention too, you know, Jen is one of our amazing teachers, been with us since the beginning. It started out with just 2 families and Miss Toomey here. And I'll tell you, whenever the teachers show up to our bike bus, they are rock stars. The kids are so excited to see them. And yeah, I just want to publicly thank educators.
Represent. That's great. Yeah, so you have to like getting out of this early, right? I mean, you must like bike riding if you're going to take part in this, huh?
Well, I'm very lucky to live and work in the same neighborhood, and so it's an amazing community to be a part of. It's a privilege, honestly, and it's a great way for kids to start school. It helps get their energy out. They're getting fresh air. They're exercising. They're more calm, and they're ready to learn. Maybe
there are some principals, some teachers, some parents that are watching that there's no program like this in their school. Why do you think, maybe Rebecca, you can tell me, why is this so important for kids to be doing something like this?
Yeah, well, you know, in the 60s, they said 42% of kids were biking or walking to school, and now it's down to 11%. That's a major decrease. So we need to give kids more opportunities than ever to get active, to be part of their community, to be independent. I think programs like this kind of help those kids, give them that bump of encouragement they need to get involved. And actually next week, next Wednesday, October 9th, is National Walk and Roll to School Day. So even if you don't have a bike bus at your school, if it's just you can be your own bus. Like, you know, ride your bike or walk to school, get active. Just try it one day a week and see how maybe it changes your morning. And
scooters. Ride your scooters.
Or ride your scooter.
And you know what's awesome? To see something start that's small and then grow like this, too. So I'm sure, you know, it's going to keep growing and growing. And so good luck on the ride this morning. We're going to be back and check in with them a little bit later. You can watch us streaming at 7 a.m. We're going to be taking off right here. We're going to go along the route and some maybe 90. Hopefully we can get over 100 bikes out this morning with the parents and the kids. So it's a good morning, too, that it's nice and cool to get on a bike ride to get the blood flowing this early in the morning, guys. Back to you from Roscoe Village.
Students and teachers at a Northside elementary school are riding their bikes to class together.
And this morning, our meteorologist Kevin Jeans is getting in on all of the fun. He's live from Roscoe Village with Hamilton Elementary's bike bus. Kevin, sounds like you got a lot of company.
Yes. Yes, now everybody's showing up. Hey, you guys excited for your bike bus this morning? We've got Hamilton Elementary showing up this morning, and they do this every Wednesday in September through October. This is to get the kids out early on their bikes and ready to go. We got the Hamilton, what do you call it, the wagon, the cabin? The bike bus leader. That's Rebecca, and she's sort of helped organize this thing 3 years ago. This is the third year that they've been doing it. So apologies to the principal, Hamilton Elementary. I may have made these kids a little late to school. Are you kids okay with being a little late to school this? That was an easy one. All right, guys, you ready? There you go. And they're off. So they are going to have maybe upwards of close to 100 bikes that are going to be taking this route to Hamilton Elementary in Roscoe Village. So they're going down to Walcott now, and they're going to make stops along the way, picking up students and teachers. Hey, wait for me! Where's my bike? Follow the music. So they're going to be going, I'm going to jog behind. This is just like a Rocky montage. I'm just exercising this morning. They're going to be long gone. All right, so they're going to be making stops. They're going to be picking up kids on bikes and parents and as they go to school. So they do this every Wednesday, and it's just a great initiative to get kids outside. I'll get out of the street here. And to get them out, get them active. And every Wednesday morning, they're going to be doing this through October. They're going to take a pause during winter and then pick it back up in the springtime. But it's the bike bus. So a great event this morning. And as they're heading to Hamilton Elementary, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna get in the car, just full disclosure, and we're gonna go over there to meet them as they're showing up for school and hopefully talk to the principal there coming up here in the next half hour.
Hey, Kevin,
guys, back to you.
Are you with George?
Students and teachers at a Northside elementary school are riding their bikes to class together.
That's right. Meteorologist Kevin Jeans is following all of that in Lakeview at Hamilton Elementary. Kevin, we just saw a video of you getting biked around in a cart, kind of like what I used to do with my toddlers. How was that as an adult?
Oh, the cart ride. Oh, that was amazing. That was great. It was a little tiring, a little exhausting, but I stretched and it was good. The kids are, I can't tell you how excited the kids are. So we're at Hamilton Elementary, we're in Roscoe Village, and the kids just finished their bike bus. So everybody's showing up here. I'm joined now by the principal, Dr. Kristen Blathris, and thank you for being with us this morning. This is an exciting morning at Hamilton.
Good morning. This is what it looks like on Wednesdays at Hamilton.
Every day, right?
Pretty much, but especially during bike bus season.
So what does this mean for the kids to be able to do this every Wednesday?
I think it brings together community, it brings together fitness, and it ultimately brings together just a sense of joy.
Everybody is seeing, even the kids that weren't on the bike just seemed super excited this morning. Maybe it had something to do with us showing up here, but it's exciting for everybody.
But they're like cheering for them coming in. So the kids on the bike, I'm sure when you saw them getting on, they just cheer for one another coming together. So
and it builds, it's great community, it builds community, and it's great to get the kids active. How did this all get started a few years ago? We talked to Rebecca earlier this morning, but tell us how it got started on your end.
So Rebecca Resman is a bike advocate in Chicago. So this is something she's incredibly passionate about, and we're really fortunate that she decided to bring this to Hamilton. So she came and she brought this idea, and next thing you know, a couple kids, then more kids, and just kept on continuing to happen. But not only does the impact happen with our students, but we've gone to the alderman. We need more bike racks. We need to make it safer for students. And so we have bike racks on this corner, and you're going to go to the other end of the school, and you're going to see more bike racks, and these things matter. Yeah.
And this is promoting safety, too, for so many reasons for kids and learning how to ride their bikes in the city, right?
Absolutely. So when we live in a city like Chicago, we see people riding their bikes and sometimes not making the best decision. So when we are teaching children at such a young age how to have bike safety and how to be confident riding their bikes by learning together, we're just creating a safer biking community in our city.
So I think I know the answer to this, but would you recommend like all the schools in the city to be doing this?
Absolutely. It takes a little bit of effort organizing, but then once you do it, it's just so exciting. And when kids come to school happy, they're more ready to learn. Yeah. So the impact is pretty significant here.
All right. Dr. Blathers, thank you so much. Rebecca, how was the ride?
Oh, it was a great one. We had a lot of friends come out, beautiful weather, and we can't wait to do it again next week for Bike and Walk to School Day.
We're going to see if the turnout gets even bigger, maybe after people saw this on the news. But did you guys have fun this morning?
Yeah.
Yes. Ready to learn? Yeah. Take that math test? Yeah. Live for Roscoe. Oh, man. I got him fired up now. Back to you guys.
Now you did.
Boy, you sure know how to be a fan favorite out there. Math test, everybody.
Math test,
Oh, there we go.
I can say anything at this point.
That's the spirit.
There's some
See what bike riding does? They're excited for anything.